Hey, welcome back. If you're following us from the movie podcast, welcome to this one. If not, thank you for showing up anyway. I'm Julian. That's Brandon. Nate is still dead. He won't be coming back.
You're not voting.
You're not voting. Go vote. So anyway, we had to put some TV show stuff, news in here as well because gaming, we only found like 3 or 4 news articles that were actually worthy of bringing up.
I'm telling you, each gaming podcast come this time next month is going to be like 45 minutes by itself.
I hope not, because that's a lot of shit.
It is, but there's a lot of shit coming over the next 2 months.
So anyway, we just watched, and I've known about it for the year that it's been kind of out there, but he didn't even know about it.
I didn't.
Megabots, the infamous trailer from last year with the American giant robot challenging Japan to their giant robot battle. They just put out like a new, it's called Season 1 trailer, and it's about their upgrades and stuff that are coming to the robot. They also challenged him and said in a year we'll battle. It's been over the year. I think it was June of last year. So obviously that battle hasn't happened yet. They're still preparing, and there's still a lot of questions, but man, it does look fucking awesome.
I don't know, it's like real life, real steel.
Or Pacific Rim almost.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, I'll say one thing though, the dudes from the American robotics company, they got balls.
Oh yeah, to challenge Japan.
Big balls. Japan is robots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their thing, man.
They're the creators of Gundam and shit like that. So yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure they created the sex robots too. So,
well, I mean, yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be firing dildos or anything at them.
Hey, would not surprise me if they fire off some tentacles or
giant dildo cannon. So anyway, that was something we wanted to bring up. Go check out that video. It looks pretty awesome. Really hoping to see when this battle actually happens. If I can and it's local, which I doubt it will be, I will definitely go see it. Or if I'm in the area of wherever it is, I will definitely go watch it. That looks fucking
Considering
insane.
that the Americans told them to choose the battleground, guarantee you they're going overseas.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Which is another thing. That's a lot of shit to move. It's like cargo ship.
They
stuff.
said their robot was what, 3,000 pounds?
I think they said the Japan bot was...
The Japan bot was 9,000.
Yeah. And I think I thought theirs was 1,200. Or 12,000.
3,000.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
But it's also...
That's a big robot.
That was a year ago compared to now where they've added shit and taken away shit. So who knows? But yeah, go check that out. We'll start off with TV stuff. The first one, I don't know if anyone really cares, but there's a new Star Trek series in development called Discovery. It was from Brian Fuller, and apparently got delayed again. I don't remember when the last Star Trek series actually was, but I think it's been quite some time.
I believe it was in the early to mid-90s. It was SG-1.
Okay.
No, Stargate.
That's Stargate, yeah.
What was it? It was...
Jean-Luc Picard, right? And then
no,
I think they had something after that.
It was after that. It was...
early to mid-2000s? Maybe?
No, it was in the 90s. Because it used to come on right before Raw. Monday nights. I don't remember the damn name of it. It was an off-take. It was like their secondary, like their B crew.
Okay. So that got delayed, though.
I honestly could give 2 shits less. The only thing I really care about is the movies, the rebooted movies.
Well, I mean, not if they follow the movies, but if they're as good-looking and good storyline as the movies.
They won't be.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I've never really gotten into Star Trek. I always thought it was interesting to put a TV series of that, and it's kind of one of its first of its kind.
I'm not taking nothing from it. I'm sure it was a great show for its time, but it was just...
Come on, we got William Shatner.
It was that iconic war, Trekkies versus Star Wars.
And Star Wars only has 7 movies, though. Star Trek has, 11 movies.
It does, but Star Trek
also
has a very vicious following.
Yeah. Well, that was the... trying to fucking think of the movie now. It was about the episode 1, and the kid had cancer, and Fanboys. You ever watch Fanboys?
I saw pieces of it. I didn't see the full thing.
They had a whole, Trekkies versus Star Wars.
Oh, I can imagine.
Fucking thing in there. It was pretty hilarious. But, yeah, for all those Star Trek fans out there, your show got delayed. It will be coming out, though, soon, hopefully.
Yeah, you'll get it.
So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just came out with a new trailer, and they started releasing footage of Ghost Rider. I don't know if you saw the images of Ghost Rider, but he honestly doesn't look that good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean...
We're talking like Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, or are we talking worse than that?
Theirs look more realistic, I want to say, so not as much CGI. The skull inside the flame itself doesn't look that well done.
Okay.
This is just an image that I think they put in like E-magazine or whatever, one of those kind of things. I don't know. I guess I really can't tell until they put it on big screen, you know, and show what it actually is compared to just a still frame.
So does that mean we should be expecting Ghost Rider at some point in the near future for the Infinity Wars and whatnot?
Here's the thing. They haven't really given a yes or no answer of whether or not any of it is canon from the TV shows to... Like, it's still canon, but they haven't said that they're ever going to cross over those characters, including things like Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. They've kind of given hints that they will be in the universe, but at the same time, they're in the TV universe. So they're not 100% sure. I don't know if they're honestly going to put Ghost Rider into the movie universe. I guess we'll really have to see how he does in TV first and see if he gets a well reception.
I think they should put him back into the movie universe just because he kind of needs a redemption after that second movie.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. I didn't even.
The first one was watchable. The second one was just... I think I watched half of it and turned it off. It was that bad.
And that was the movie I was looking forward to, was Vengeance.
Spirit of Vengeance?
Yeah, that was the movie I was actually looking forward to.
It was not good.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't watch it. So, the last TV thing that I'm really excited for, I know you're not really a big car guy or whatever.
I'm not. This is all on you.
But Jeremy Clarkson and his crew are coming back. It's going to be on Amazon. It's an Amazon Prime show. It's called The Grand Tour. After he got fired from... Fuck, this name always escapes me. Top Gear. I don't know why I can't remember that. Top Gear. They kind of went searching for a new company to take over since BBC didn't want them anymore. Big mistake on their end because Amazon picked him up and is now probably going to make a shit ton of money off of selling subscriptions for just this show. And it looks exactly... They just put out a trailer. It looks exactly like Top Gear is. It looks fucking hilarious, and I really can't fucking wait for it.
I figure, say, $100 a year times how many millions of fans?
Yeah, exactly. Couple $100 million, probably.
Congratulations, Uncle Jeff Bezos. You just made a few more $1 trillion.
Yeah. But, and then I think a while back, I think the head of BBC said that was his biggest regret was ever firing him.
Well, snooze you lose.
I guess that's what happens when you punch a producer. You get a new TV show. And a good one at that. So, good luck, Jeremy Clarkson. So, that's really it for TV. We'll move into gaming now. We have Resident Evil 7 trailer that just popped up not too long ago.
There was a bunch of news on that, really. Like I was explaining to you earlier, that is one of the first... Actually, I will say it's the first time I've ever seen a company put out a demo that you could download on your home consoles that they modify.
Yeah, they're doing a big
like
update.
They're adding DLC to it.
Yeah.
It was interesting because the first time we played through the demo, there wasn't much to it. You had the mannequin finger, nobody could figure out what to do with it. Once you went upstairs into the attic area and got through the cinematic with the story of the camera crew that went in and whatnot, you went up into the attic, and once you went into the attic's back room, you had a telephone. You picked up the telephone, it gave you one of a few recorded messages, demo over.
Well, there's multiple endings, so there's that one.
Yeah.
There's a second one where it was a different voicemail.
Yeah.
They had to do all this other shit, and then there was the one that most people got because it was the easiest one, just going back to the back door. So yeah, I mean...
Well, now, they've made it so that when you're heading upstairs, you'll hear a crashing sound.
Okay.
So once you head up the stairs and go into that back room again, there's a wall that is now broken apart. And you can enter a whole new room of the house with new items to be able to be used. There's now a mannequin hand that you can attach the finger to. Nobody knows what to do with it yet, but there is now a basement room key that you can get that nobody knows what to do with yet. There is also a new voice recording message on the phone. So
we're talking probably 6 or 7 endings now compared to the original 3.
4, 5. I think this is the 5th ending that they have now. And the way that the demo is sounding, the way the voicemail, the new voicemail, the cryptic message that it is they're not done adding to the demo.
Nice.
There's going to be probably at least one more edition before the actual game comes out.
We gotta figure. We're in September. The game doesn't come out till January.
There's enough time for one more.
Yeah, they're doing their 20th year anniversary tour, which also begs the question: will the updates be applied to the tour that they're doing? Because they're stopping at 30 cities and doing VR testing, like VR demoing.
All it would take is for them to hook the consoles into an internet connection and download the update.
Interesting. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, and like I said, the trailer just came out, which shows more of the story. They said that the house demo wasn't going to be involved, but it still is part of the plot, where it's like almost like a backwoodsy family.
For the lack of a better terminology, it is Resident Evil meets Texas Chainsaw.
I also got a little bit of a paranormal feel to that trailer, especially when they have the
mannequins moving?
No, not even that. In the trailer, they have the like shadowy figure of a girl in the background kind of thing.
The one we didn't get a chance to see, but everybody kept taking pictures of and spreading the rumors around.
Yeah, that was in the demo, but in the trailer they also had it too.
I think in the trailer, there's a voice of a woman, which I'm guessing is the main character, the main protagonist's wife that he was looking for.
Yeah.
That might be her. That spirit. That might be her. The family probably already offed her. And that's probably her spirit trying to warn
it's probably who they're eating at the dinner table.
It's a toss-up between whether or not it's going to be her or whether or not it is the camera crew.
That's true. That could be too.
But that's if they even keep to their word to where nothing in the demo is a part of the main game.
So this story really has nothing to do with Resident Evil storyline.
It's almost like a fresh start. I don't even think they're gonna have any cameo. They might have like a cameo.
Yeah, because what we're suspecting to be the main character's name is Ethan.
Yeah, that's a brand new character to the series.
Interesting. I'm actually really I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil. I've told you this in the past. I never really got to the games, but I could actually see myself playing this game. I'm actually kind of excited.
You know what I think does it for you? I think it's the fact that they steered away from the third person or the over the shoulder, and they went first person.
Not only that, but I mean, there's plenty of zombie games out there, and I know this was kind of like the original zombie game, but I just never got a feel for it. And yeah, you're right. I had a bad taste in my mouth since I think 2 was my first one I played. And I just hated the whole
It was so good.
I hated the whole
masterpiece.
Stopping and shooting thing.
It is annoying, but I mean 2 for its time was a masterpiece. It really was. So was 0. 3 is when it started getting a little. You want a good zombie game? Go out and get Dying Light. It's part zombie hunting, part parkour, part Mirror's Edge. It's got a little bit of everything.
Was that the one I think I watched you where you're in like is it a South African city or something, or it's like a Eastern, like Middle Eastern city or whatever? You're kind of like
yeah, it's an African city.
African city, okay. Yeah, and they're like, I guess researching.
It goes from night to day.
Yeah. That didn't look too bad.
That was awesome.
You know, the thing is, I'm just kind of tired of the zombie genre with the amount of movies and TV shows and comic books and video games. I'm just kind of blah with it, and I think that's why I'm also like falling off the Walking Dead bandwagon, because I've watched up to season 6. I think they just finished, and I could barely even get through that season. It's just like I'm just so zombied out.
They're stretching it out.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like it's kind of
it's hard to come up with creative new ideas, especially for the horror genre.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
There's only so many different ways you can kill people.
I mean, I could think of ridiculous ways to kill people.
Yeah, I could too. I mean, I've seen and
imagine being a giant robot and getting shot with dildos to death.
Yeah.
So, really excited for Resident Evil 7. Let's move on. You told me, which I didn't know, but Last Guardian, the last in the trilogy of, was it Ico and Shadow Colossus and now Last Guardian, is now being delayed again.
Yes.
To Q1 of 2017.
Yes. They, just like Batman, they needed more polishing time.
And I'm okay. Sorry, I'm okay when companies come out and tell you that right away. Like, I'd rather give you a game that's well put together and not just give you a game because it's release time. And I applaud them on that. But they've also had quite a while to put this game together. I think it's been through 2 or 3 threes now. This one, I don't even think I saw that much of it, except for a little bit of a gameplay trailer.
Looks good.
It looks good. I don't know about the storyline. I really enjoyed Shadow Colossus. I never played Ico.
Ico was different.
Yeah?
It wasn't... I felt like we talked about this before. It wasn't a typical adventure game. You, right towards the beginning of the game, you end up finding this princess. And it is your job to make sure that this princess stays alive. There are shadow enemies that come to attack and steal the princess, and you get a stick with fire to fight them off, and everywhere you want her to go, you have to physically take her by the hand and drag her along with you.
That sounds awful.
Pain in the ass, but it was an amazing game.
I'll have to pick it up. I think they did a remaster of Shadow Colossus, did they not?
They did Double Pack.
Double
for
Pack.
PS3. It was a remaster for PS3. It was actually they might have released it on PS4. I'll have to look into that. It was a double pack of I know it was on the PS3 for a fact. So I was eyeballing it and I just didn't pick it up and I'm kicking myself for it now. It was Ico and Shadow of the Colossus on one disc.
I think I'd pick that up just for the sure fact of playing Shadow Colossus again. I love that game.
That was an awesome game. I never finished it, but from what I played, I loved it.
So the last two that we have first one for gaming news is Star Wars Battlefront Death Star trailer, which just came out.
Yeah.
Which looks... I'm not a big fan of the game. You know this from the podcast. I've never really got into it. You always try and get me into it, but...
It's so good.
It does look actually really good in this trailer.
It's the Death Star assault.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
No, I know. And
that is the epitome of Star Wars.
And we talked about this a little bit before. Not my concern, but my thought was they had R2 in this, and he seemed like a playable character, but then you brought up the point that he's going to be...
He's going to be a protector
mission, yeah. So, and I think you told us, not last time, but the time before on the podcast, that there's a 3-part mission or something that you have to
That's what this is. It's a new game mode that they're releasing. It's a 3-part mission. There's 3 parts to the overall multiplayer battle. The first part takes place in space, where you're trying to break through the defenses of the Star Destroyers. The second part takes place inside the Death Star,
which is going to be that rescue mission,
ground mission.
Yeah, with the R2.
And then it goes back out into space again for the final trench run.
Cool. I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to play it probably. I'll probably watch you play it a lot, and I might even get my hands on it with you.
Oh, but you definitely will.
But yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm really excited for this DLC to come out, and I don't even own the fucking game.
Speaking of polish, one thing that actually came to mind, I just recently read a review. I don't know whether or not to agree with it, because I really liked all 3, but I haven't picked it up yet. That money's getting tight. BioShock.
Yeah.
They just released all 3 on one remastered collection. Got a decent review. I was looking at IGN reviewing things. Got a 8.1 or 8.4 or something like that.
I watched some gameplay footage already, and it's fucking polished. I mean, it looks beautiful still.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd go watch it.
They said that the first one actually looked really polished. The second one didn't look all that much different, and then the third one was next gen as it was.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's the thing. I mean, the first one is the one that needed it the most. The second one still was on 360, but it was still later on where they obviously pushed graphics on a little bit harder and things like that. So, yeah, I could see them polishing just slightly more. But, I mean, I was watching gameplay footage, honestly, of the first half, which I only played the first BioShock game. Never played 2, never played Infinite.
Oh, you missed out on Infinite. Infinite was...
I couldn't get into it.
It was good. It starts kind of slow. It does take a little while to get into it.
Like
Once
most
you get
games.
into it, it was a lot of fun. The whole grappling hook, sliding around the city, that was a blast.
I might actually pick up the remastered pack soon.
I can honestly say I've never really finished. I only got about half an hour into 2.
That's where you're still in the underwater city, but you're someone else, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe you're somebody else, and it takes place after the events of the first one. Somebody else goes back down there searching. I don't really know. I never really got that deep into that one. I know 1 and I know 3. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to blow the $60 on it. Might wait
Is it
until
60?
it comes down. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 40 or 50.
No, it's a full remaster. It's all 3 games. It's $60. I'm gonna probably end up waiting until it goes pre-owned or until I can catch a hell of a deal. Maybe Black Friday's right around the corner.
Yeah. So the last topic we have is you just showed me the trailer for the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare campaign trailer, which looks interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I saw one trailer that wasn't. It didn't have to do with this. It kind of looked like Aliens, a little bit, but replaced the Xenomorph with robots. It had them on the surface of the planet, and apparently, I guess that planet is a little close to the sun because they were talking about the temperatures reaching like 12,000 degrees once the sun hit.
Wow.
So, as the sun was coming up, they were trying to haul ass into the space station, and they just barely make it in there. And once they get inside the space station, it's just like, it's desolate. It's quiet. There's no life whatsoever. It's very serene. And then all of a sudden the robots just start coming to life and attacking. It's very alien-esque. I think it looks good.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan. I do enjoy some of their games. I enjoyed more of their older ones, like their first couple games. Even Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and even 3. Black Ops I never really got into. Ghost I never really got into, but
the new trailer looks like they're taking it back a little bit, though.
Which I'm glad. I think they need to take a step back. I think there's a lot of people that I know that just don't like the whole futuristic tempo that they've been going at with the wall running and double jumping and jetpacking and laser guns.
It still looks quasi-futuristic.
No, yeah, definitely.
But I like the fact that it's a little more grounded, I guess. I'm with
them. You can get while in space.
I'm with them. I hate the jetpacks. I hate the. I got used to the jetpacks with the Advanced Warfare. That's the last one that I actually enjoyed. Not a fan of the wall running at all. Not a fan of having multiple kill streaks. Who the hell needs 18 kill streaks?
People who play the game a lot. And it's funny that I say I hate all these concepts that they have, but then I love Halo, and they have everything. So they have jetpacks, they have double jumps, and fucking laser guns.
But it's
hypocritical. But it's, you know what?
It's a different style. It's a different style of player.
When I play Call of Duty, I expect Call of Duty, but
I mean, the Infinite Warfare. I just saw. Actually, I should have showed you that too. I just saw a trailer of a guy that got hands-on access to the multiplayer of Modern Warfare Remaster, and they've made subtle changes that just have piqued my interest, but it's still the core game. It's still what made it good back in 2004?
Something like that.
Modern
Warfare 1?
Yeah. It's still the core game. It's going to release with 10 maps right off the bat.
I think it was later than 2004. Because Modern Warfare 2 came out when I was in college, which was like 8, 9-ish.
No, it was like 06. I don't know. I know it was... No, because we were still playing Call of Duty 3 in 06.
Yeah.
So it had to be like...
maybe 08 and then 2010, they came out with Modern Warfare 2, I think.
That timeline adds up.
Yeah.
No, but they have made a couple of tweaks. I don't know if you remember the first Modern Warfare. When you completed all of the challenges, like the headshot challenges, if you got X amount of headshots with every sniper rifle, you got the Golden Dragunov.
Yeah.
If you got X amount of headshots with every SMG, you got the Golden Uzi. This one, they've tweaked it to where now you can get gold with every gun. Which is kind of like what they did in, what was the last one, Black Ops 3?
Yeah. Yeah, where they did that in, I think Black Ops 3 and even Ghost, the one before that, was it Ghost 2 or some shit?
Advanced Warfare.
Oh, Advanced Warfare, yeah. They did that in both of them where you complete all the challenges in that and you get the golden skin for the guns.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Or the purple skin, whatever the fuck it was.
I'm okay with that, because I mean, I'm never going to use it. I can't say never, but the probability of me using a golden Saw or a golden Dragunov is slim to none. Whereas if I turn around, I want a gold AK or a gold M16, I can choose. I don't have to have one. They also added in trophies. I don't know about achievements yet. I'm gonna lean towards they gotta have something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about any split screen. They haven't said anything yet. But they added in, when I say trophies, I mean like in the newer titles where, let's say you get 5 kills without dying, you would get the merciless streak.
Yeah.
They added that kind of situation.
So they're adding like the multiplayer score, like kill scores and stuff like that of the newer stuff, but putting it in the old game, which is I'm completely okay with.
Still the same old game. Still three kill streaks. Period. It's still UAV, airstrike, helicopter. Period. Which that's all you need. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That helicopter was a bitch to take down.
Oh yeah, I remember. So I'm kind of excited for it. I don't know if I'll buy the game just to get that, and that's how it is, right? You have to.
You have to order at the
legendary
minimum,
edition?
the second highest edition.
Okay. So, I wonder if they're gonna do the way that Master Chief Collection, where they had the 4 games in there, if each game's gonna have their own 1,000 points of achievements, where Modern Warfare Original will have its own achievements, and Infinite Warfare will have its own achievements. Now, are they doing the campaign remastered as well? Or no, just multiplayer? Okay. So then I would say that they have to then.
I would assume so.
Do their own 1,000 achievements between them.
I would assume so. I mean, between that and the split screen co-op multiplayer or campaign, Infinity Ward, if you want to chime in and let us know, that'd be awesome.
Leave a comment below.
Yeah, achievements / multiplayer split screen. Because, there still are people that like to play together on the same couch and use the same TV.
Well, that's one thing I do like about Call of Duty series that Halo really made a fucking mistake with in Guardians is they're really the only game still out there that does split screen.
They are.
They really are.
They are. I mean,
Borderlands too. They still do split screen, but I mean for like I don't want to call it not a mainstream game, but for mainstream games like Battlefield and Call of Duty and Halo, they're the only.
I will tell you what, Battlefield would have been fucking epic if that would have went split screen.
Yeah.
That would have been epic.
But you know what
insane.
You know what it is all about? It's all about the bottom dollar.
How hard is it really to split the screen up, though?
It's not about them losing money by putting that added production in. It's about them not selling as many copies because
losing money because somebody else is playing with. But I mean, at the same time, they have to see it. They have to see it a different way as well. Let's say little Johnny goes over to little Bobby's house, and little Bobby plugs in this game, and little Johnny and Bobby are sitting there playing it, and Johnny's like, "Oh man, this game is awesome." And little Johnny's gonna run home. He's like, "Mommy, you need to buy this for me. You're gonna make your money."
Yeah, but then little Johnny's mom's gonna be like, "It's rated M. You can't buy it, you little douchebag."
Yeah, not with parents nowadays.
Nope, everyone's a little bitch.
Nowadays, parents are gonna be like, "How much is it?"
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that covers everything for news wise. I'm not doing a shot. I'm tired. So cheers. Go check out. Oh fuck there. Go check out Facebook. Give us a like there. Check out our Twitter. Follow us. That'll all be down in the description. Check out our website. I'll have a review up with his shit and my video, movie stuff.
Just in case we do take the hiatus that he was talking about to pump out everything that he needs to pump out.
I got a lot of pump.
Just keep in mind, later this month is WWE 2K17. Full roster was released. Looks amazing. And
Do they have Doink the Clown?
I think that's one of the only ones that they missed. I mean, they went back as far as Big Boss Man, right?
Ooh.
I'm talking like
What about Bam Bam Bigelow?
He's in there.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
So is Luna Vachon. They are in there.
What about Val Venus?
Possibly. I was
What about
watching all
Ho
the
Train?
trains.
The Ho Train available?
Not
Godfather. I want the Ho Train.
No, I think the whole train fell off the track.
Damn it. They're getting old.
Also, October 7th?
Didn't we just talk about something? October 2nd is
7th.
7th.
Is Gears 4.
Yes.
Gears 4. Super excited for that.
Yeah, you're a big Gears fan, not me.
So, in case we do happen to take that hiatus, set those 2 dates on the calendar.
I'll let you know. We'll put it somewhere in a video. But like I said, check out Facebook, Twitter, our website. Give us a subscribe down below. Scare. It's not that season yet. Share with your friends and family.
Hey, it is that season.
It is that. It's getting there. It's not October 1st yet. Calm your shit down. Go check out our shit on our YouTube page after you subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.